Hey guys, welcome back to G Productions. I hope you guys are all doing well. Before I start this video, I want to say who's thankful for this for, like I always say, but recently we hit 8k subscribers, which I can't thank you guys enough. And if you already have subscribed, please do go subscribe. Like, the support really means a lot, and the more subscribers, the more like I could grow my audience, the more bigger videos I could make in the future. Which, if you guys already have subscribed, please do go subscribe and share. Thank you. And you can see by the title, this video is inspiring content which recently I haven't made enough of, and I started making football videos, or videos that like the last video I done was football video, and before that it was the year wrap up. And I want to say, like, my content, I want to keep doing different stuff, and like I got a public video which should be out by the time this video is out, and I want to make sure that I keep making new type of content, and content that could get my experience up, and make sure that as a content creator I could improve, and make sure that the next time I keep elevating my content and elevating as a human being myself. And in this video I want to talk about something like is really important, and I feel like I learned it the hard way, and that is making sure for the long-term goals, your short-term goals need to be realistic, and your balance, like your work schedule, everything needs to be an appropriate balance in life. Such as, what I used to do was I used to fully focus on stuff that I was enjoying, like the work I was working towards. One day I have my own business, or one day I know that I could do this for the rest of my life, and I'll enjoy it, and also I could survive off it financially. But what I used to do in the short term was I never used to focus on the financial side, which I used to just focus on experience and making sure that I could get my craft correct, which is very important. I have talked about this before, that you need to make sure that whatever you do to perfection, and with that you never be the improved piece. But the thing is, you'll keep improving on yourself, and you'll never be perfect. But to keep improving yourself, you need to enjoy what you do, and you need to keep aiming for higher than you have already. But what I would say, one thing is important, and something that I've learned in myself, is until you are financially stable with something that you enjoy doing, you need to make sure that you can have realistic goals and have a balance in life. Such as, if you're doing something where you enjoy doing, but right now it's not financially making you stable, and like you can't survive off it right now, what I would say is make sure that you have a balance, like you have a job or something on the side that you could keep everything like the transition period smooth. Like, you could have all your issues like bills and other expenses in life that which are gained through with the job that you work, the other thing you're doing that you might not enjoy, but it's just something that with time you're going through. And then you could also put time towards something that you love doing. Like, I've met a lot of people that say that want to do something, but they might be working 60 hours a week, but then they won't even put 1 hour of work of something that they enjoy doing, which I've seen this a lot. And like, I always thought that whatever I do in life, I want to do for the short term, but in the long term I want to do stuff that I actually enjoy, and I actually know that I could become something of. And even for if I do this for the rest of my life, even though I don't make it really really big, I know I'll be happy and I'll be stable with financially. And I think that's important, to make sure that in the short term that you have small goals and you have a realistic plan, because you might, in the short term, you might just hope that in the next, say, couple of months, I'm going to fully focus and make sure that this is something that I could rely on for the rest of my life. But if you're going to be realistic, you need to have a balance, because sometimes doing something and fully focus on it 100%, it could work out, and you could literally be financially stable and you don't need to do something on the side. But most of the times you might just need to focus on, let me just work for 2 days, and the rest of the days I'll be focused on my goals or something I want to do. And I learned this the hard way, and I feel like it's very important for you guys to do that too. Focus on what you want to do, and make sure that there's no excuses. So whatever you're doing in a week, balance your time out, schedule yourself, that even you're working 20 hours, 50 hours, whatever hours you're working for something that you don't enjoy but you're doing just because you need to get by, put them hours in, but make sure you don't forget to put in the hours in something that you actually enjoy yourself. And that's something that I feel like I messed up at the start, but I started getting more, I just thought it's common sense, because the work that I do takes a lot of time. Like, it's not something that will be done overnight, and that's for most people. Like, something that you enjoy, sometimes you could be very lucky and it could be done overnight. Like, it could be done in the short term, but most of the time it takes time. You need to make sure you got the right craft with the right tools to become successful in whatever you want to do. And by becoming successful doesn't mean like multi-rich or multi-wealthy. It just means whatever you do, you could survive off, and you're having fun on what you're doing, and you know you could improve in the future. And I just need to fully focus on that. But then what I learned is you need to manage your time out, you need to balance yourself. So whatever you do, you can balance your time out. Be like, I need to put 20 hours in that, so I could put 20 hours in this every week, and have no excuses at the end of the day. Meaning that even you work long hours, but at the end of the day, you know you put in some hours or some progress into something that you enjoy, because even slow progress is some progress at the end of the day. But I feel like in the last few months I've been putting like some progress, which is still slow progress to no progress. But you know, doing a video like this, it motivates me that I've said this in my video. I need to apply and make sure that slow progress remains, but also it turns into way more progress than it was already, and I keep improving, because the more I'll improve, the more time I put in, the more like the closer I'll be to just fully doing what I want to do in like full time, and make sure that, because something that I enjoy and I'm happy and I love doing, I'll do 7 days a week, I'll have no issue. But the stuff that I don't like doing, even 1 day a week, is like, I don't want to do this. And that's what I feel like I learned the hard way, and you guys must have been through this too. Just make sure that whatever you do, you enjoy, and also you have small goals for it. So like in the short term, you balance out your time, so in the long term, whatever you enjoy doing, that could be your main focus and something that you could be doing forever and ever. Like the stuff that I want to do for the rest of my life. But to me, to even get to that starting point, I need a lot more work, and for the time being, I need something to pay my bills and something to get by, and have something to pay my expenses. And I feel like that's just important. Like you gotta make sure you gotta doing that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed or just was inspired from this video, and more inspiring content. If you guys got anything you want me to talk about, please do let me know. I'll give my the best of what I think of it and the best of my view. But other than that, I want to make more football videos, which I'll keep doing, and probably gaming videos as well. Another one probably be coming, because the last gaming video you guys really liked, and I got the views were really good on it, which you guys can't thank enough. Like, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video and inspired by it too. Thanks for watching.